All right, kiddos. So the other video cut off. So let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. This is part 2 of module 1, topic 3, lesson 2, activity 2.2, crisscross applesauce. So we were talking about, are the angles on the same side of the transversal, or are they on opposite sides of the transversal? And remember, we're looking at angles 1 and 6 and then 2 with 5. So 1 and 6, are they on the same side of the transversal? Remember, this line T is our transversal. They are not. They are on opposite sides. So we're going to write opposite. And then that's for 1 and angle 6. And then for 2 and 5, again, those are on opposite sides of our transversal line, which is this line right here, line T. So we're going to write opposite again, okay? Continuing on. So it says there's a special relationship between angles like 1 and 6 or 2 and 5. They're called alternate interior angles. Again, alternate interior angles are formed when a transversal intersects two other lines. These angle pairs are on opposite sides. That's why you have alternate. So think, when you see alternate, think opposite. They're on opposite sides of the transversal and are between the other two lines. So in between, that's why they're interior, inside, parallel. They're inside the parallel lines, okay? I know they just said the other two, but the other two are the parallel ones, right? Again, the same thing for alternate exterior. Again, the alternate means opposite. The exterior is going to be outside the parallel lines. Yes? So it says use your diagram to name all pairs of alternate exterior angles. All right, go back here. Alternate exterior. So again, alternate meaning being on opposite sides and exterior being on the outside. So let's look at 7. 7 is on the exterior of our parallel lines. Alternate would be 4. So 7 and 4 will go together. Pause the video here and go ahead and identify the other pair. All right, if you said angles 8 and 3, you are correct. Moving on, it says 2 additional angle pairs are same side interior angles, same side exterior angles. So it says use the names to write a definition for each type of angle pair. I want you to turn and talk with your partner about these two. Take a minute. So if you were to use the name to write a definition, same side, I would say, meaning it's on this, pretty much what it is. It's on the same side, right? I'm going to say the same side of the transversal, because we know that would alternate, they're on opposite sides of the transversal. Same side of transversal, inside parallel lines. And this will be same side of transversal, outside parallel lines. If I just had to make my own definition, this is what I would say it is, yes? Yours may be different from mine, which is fine. Then it wants you to identify all pairs of each type of angle pair from the diagram. So let's look at it. Same side, which one was it first? Interior, same side. So if I was looking interior, so I'm looking at 6, 5, 2, and 1. So 6, the same side of 6 will be 2. So 6 and 2. And you go ahead and identify the next one. All right, so the next one you could say inside 5 and 1. 5, and angle 1. Now go ahead and pause the video. Take a minute to go ahead and identify your exterior angles. So note my same side exterior, I would say 7 and 3, 8 and 4. So 7 and angle 3. And then what did I say? Angle 8 and angle 4. Yes? Moving right along. Looking at number 5. So in the diagram for the previous activity, each time you extended the side of the triangle, you created a transversal. Identify the angle pairs described by each statement. So right here, we're going to say, it says corresponding angles if BC is the transversal. So we're going to not look at this line. We're not looking at this line, so somehow cover it up and just look at this line. This is your transversal, okay? I want you to take a minute to go ahead and identify all of the corresponding angles, the alternate interior angles if BC is the transversal, and then alternate exterior angles if AB. So you'll be crossing this one out now. You're basically going to go ahead and do this whole page. I would say it should take you no longer than 11 minutes. So go ahead and pause the video and take the time. It should take you a little bit under that, but at the most 11 minutes. Come back so we can see our answers. All right, welcome back. So I hope that wasn't too hard for you. So corresponding angles if BC is the transversal. So let's go ahead and look at it. Let's say we have this angle C. So we're going to label that as ACB. We have angle ACB. What would be corresponding to ACB? Looking at it, FBE should go with it. So angle FBE. Okay? See it here? Bloop, 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 bloop. Yes? Remember, your corresponding angles are going to have the relatively same geometric position in the figure. So, and they should have congruent angle measurements. If you look at this one and this one, they do very much look like they're the same. Another corresponding angle, let's look at HCB. If we have HCB, then we should have GBE. So angles HCB and angles GBE. Another one we have is ICA. And if we have ICA, we should have CBF. So we have ICA, CBF. And I know it can be kind of confusing because we're doing the whole, you don't see the angles like actually like right here. So it can be a little bit challenging to see it, but majority of the time it won't be this way, so that's a good thing, okay? Let's say we have ICH. If we have ICH, then our relative angle will be CBG. So ICH and CBG. Okay? Moving on, we're still using this BC as our transversal, and we want the alternate interior angles. Alternate interiors. So remember, it's going to be inside angles on opposite sides. So our first one is going to be ACB. It's alternating with ACB. It's alternating with CBG, okay? So angle ACB and angle CBG. So ACB, this is our angle, this is our angle, C and B, yes? And then we could say HCB and FBC. Angles HCB and FBC. Okay? One more time so you can see it. HCB with FBC. Moving on to our alternate exterior angles. Now we're looking at AB being our transversal, so we're not looking at this line. If you need to put a pencil there or something to not see it, but we're not looking at that line. We're only looking at this AB line. So alternate exterior angles, if AB is a transversal, we're going to go ahead and say JAC. So angle JAC is an alternate exterior with FBD. Okay. Another one you could say is JAK with DBG. Okay. Same side interior angles if AB is the transversal. So we're still looking at AB being our transversal. And here I'm just going to give one for sake of time. Let's look at CAB. Is it same side interior with ABG? Okay. And there is, yes, another one, but trying to save some time, I'm going to move on to that last one. For the alternate, same side exterior, JAK should go with FBD. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, so you can see it. All right, that is the end of that one. Please go ahead and note your actual definitions right here, just in case you didn't. And that is the end of that. I will see you on the next one.